Deluxe recently got its DLC released today. Well, at least here in Australia. So I thought it'd be fun to go through the retro tracks that I'm familiar with and see if I like them, or if I don't really like them. Keep in mind, I won't be looking at the Mario Kart Tour tracks, seeing as I haven't really played too much Mario Kart Tour. I just see them as pretty solid tracks. So without further ado, let's look over the different Mario Kart tracks in the past and see have they changed for the better, or have they changed for the worst. Here we have a track from Mario Kart 7, Toad Circuit. It was one of the more forgettable tracks in Mario Kart 7, seeing as it was the starter track. It has a very basic design, with Toad balloons in the air, pretty much. The only thing I can really say great about this track is the music. It is absolutely amazing. Everything else about this track feels very basic, which is to be expected seeing in Mario Kart 7 this was its starting track. The graphics are definitely hit or miss. It's either you think it's good, or you don't actually like it. I'd say that the main reason people would play this is if it's their first time playing Mario Kart, but even then, it doesn't really hide the fact that this track is very bland. It doesn't really feel interesting. It's not bad, but it's not good either. I guess you can say that's a pretty underwhelming DLC track. Even making a return in Mario Kart 8, I don't really think it's something that is definitely should be looked on outside of its music. Anything else, I'd say that it's just a pretty underwhelming track. Not bad, but it's not good either. Choco Mountain is a returning track from Mario Kart 64, and it's 100% a fan favourite. Obviously, the biggest difference here is the graphical style, but a lot of big differences are also in play. For starters, the tunnel area from the original has been transformed into a big cave area instead, complete with crystals as well. I definitely do like this little driving segment, seeing as it still captures the formula of the original without compromising what made the original track fun. It definitely does add a bit of personality to the track as well. Not to say that the original track didn't have any personality, but it definitely does add a lot of charm. Of course, everything from the original stays intact, including a great remix of this original song. I definitely do like how it conveys the mountain theme as well. It definitely feels like a pretty solid remake overall. If I could have asked for more, I would have asked if they could have maybe updated the graphics a little more, but otherwise, this is a pretty solid remake, and I definitely like the attention to detail they went for with this track. I'm sure a lot of you expected this one. Yep, it's Coconut Mall from Mario Kart Wii, and it's definitely 100% a fan favourite. And it's one of my personal favourites as well. I love Coconut Mall. I love it. And I definitely think that this remake is pretty good. Its colors absolutely pop, and its track layout remains the same, which is to be expected seeing as the original track layout was already good. And these colors are absolutely incredible. Every single bit of detail has been reworked to make it look more amazing, and I definitely like the graphics as well. Not to say that the original looked bad, but this one definitely feels a lot more colourful and cleaner. And the music here, it's already good in the original, but this sounds even more amazing. I just really do love this track remake. And the cars from the original, as you can see there, they definitely did decide to cut the Miis, which is a little odd to replace them with Shy Guys, but I'm not really complaining too much, seeing as in the original track, a lot of people did bump into cars a lot, and it was quite annoying. So that change isn't really too much of a big deal. But if you get offended by that change, then I can definitely understand why, seeing I may have removed the challenge for some of you, but for those who absolutely really love this change, then I can also understand your point of view as well. It's Coconut Mall. Enough said. Next is Shroom Ridge for Mario Kart DS, and it was unfortunately one of the more forgettable tracks from that game, and for not a lot of good reasons, seeing as it's honestly pretty underrated in my opinion. It feels like Toad's Turnpike, but it's taking place in a big cliffside area. Of course it reuses assets from Toad's Turnpike remake in Mario Kart 8, but I think that's for the better, seeing as does it really feel like a smart decision to make brand new cars for another track? I'd say it was a smart move to reuse the assets. Overall, I think that this remake definitely stays true to the original, and it definitely feels like a fun track overall. The last one is Sky Garden from Mario Kart Super Circuit, and it's definitely a fan favourite in the Mario Kart Super Circuit fandom. But back in Mario Kart 8, it's entirely overhauled. Now, I won't lie and say that I definitely do like the original more, but this remake is honestly pretty good. It feels like an entirely different track similar to Cheeseland or Ribbon Road, and its music is absolutely amazing, and I love it. This remake is definitely pretty good. I think it's pretty solid and does a great job staying faithful to the original while also trying to be entirely different as well. Overall, pretty good track. Not bad, but it also has a few flaws as well. I wish it just was a bit longer in my opinion though. And that's pretty much it. Those were all the retro tracks that came back for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass, at least the ones that were from past Mario Kart games on consoles and handhelds, and not Mario Kart Tour. Overall, I think that the DLC so far is pretty good, and I honestly can't wait to see what Nintendo brings back next with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Pass. I'm hoping to see a lot of fan favourites make a huge comeback, but overall, I think that this DLC is good. Okay, let me know what you think about the DLC below, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.